You might not know about me, my story, from where I'm coming. Getting here in Switzerland, St. Moritz, it is for many the creme de la creme. It is a milestone. It is only possible to do it with the help of Dacia and Autohome. Otherwise, I would have never been able to come here. It's not easy. It gets to your head. When you get tired, when it is -5, -10, 15 degrees outside, and you have to prepare the tent to change and go to bed, and you are alone and you try to stay invisible, that one is the moment when it hits the hardest. It takes a lot of mental toughness. Good morning. I've stopped for the night here with a Duster house. The experience is completed now. It feels like summer. It is 9-10 degrees Celsius, but it really feels like summer after spending 10 days the whole time below 0 degrees Celsius. It really feels like summer. It is almost 7 o'clock in the morning. 6 hours of sleep, it is okay. I found this park here, which was great. I'm still in France after Courchevel. I'm going to Spain. A complete change in scenery. What an amazing journey so far. I wasn't expecting it. It was an incredible experience. Definitely an experiment. Will I repeat it? I don't know what to say. Let me wake up a bit. I don't know what to say. Maybe we'll see about that. What an experiment. It wasn't easy, I can tell you that. It wasn't easy at all. I made it. I got out of it. Would have I've lasted more? Maybe. We will never know, right? We will never know. I got out of there. I descended last night. Fast. Lightning fast. I told myself, no, I have to get out of here. It was cold. I could have spent more time in the tent, but not over slopes. I'm too old for this stuff. Way too old. What is this video about? Well, as you can see, I'm in a desert. It's the single desert around Europe, Tabernas Desert in Spain. It is February of a year, and me with the skis, I'm here in the desert. Why? I hijacked the most expensive ski resorts in the Alps with a Duster house. No hotels, no reservations, no heating. -15. Cortina, Kitzbühel, Zermatt, St. Moritz, Courchevel. I bought the new Dacia Duster, the 2024 it is. On top of it, I've installed the Maggiolina Airlander Plus from Autohome, and with them I've created the most minimalistic, maybe the cheapest, modern, brand new overlanding setup. A man not born from money. A mild hybrid Duster, layered clothes, a rooftop tent, and discipline. To prove that access can be engineered without buying a chair at the table. This is not poor versus rich. It isn't misbehaving or showing off for attention. It's me doing what I know best, engineering. Not a man crashing a luxury party, but a man testing a theory. That freedom doesn't need permission, only precision. I wasn't born from money. I grew up with no food, no shelter, and no help. That taught me to save, plan, be careful. Call it what you want, trauma or discipline. I call it a system. Duster House exists so I can see the world as it is, not the way they tell you to, but the way I can engineer it to unveil. Okay, I'm stubborn about this. I'm at this 5 stars hotel here, and I'm curious. I really want to find out how much it costs for the night. I have a price of this hotel here. The name of it is Badrut Palace Hotel St. Moritz for tonight. 2,158 Swiss francs. Last winter, I hijacked the Alps. Cortina, Kitzbühel, Zermatt, St. Moritz, Courchevel. Places built for people who never check prices. I arrived uninvited. No hotels, no bookings, no backup. Just a Duster idling quietly at -15 degrees Celsius and a mind that doesn't quit when warmth runs out. I'm getting cold.
This view here is just amazing. It looks incredibly beautiful. Wow. Amazing. This is how the rich people come on top. Imagine that. Cortina. I'm on one of the few black slopes opened here in Cortina d'Ampezzo, going downhill. I didn't want to do it. The lesson here is I was afraid of the unknown. I don't know the slope. It's my first time in Cortina d'Ampezzo. Didn't know what to expect. Hence, I hesitated for 5 to 10 minutes because I didn't know what to expect. The fear of the unknown. Eventually, here I am. I'm doing it, relying on my skill set, thinking, okay, theoretically I should be able to do it if I take it slow. So, it is what I'm doing. I'm taking it slow. One of the fears is being tired. It is the end of the day. I'm practically going now back to the car. It is the final descent. Whew. Yes, this is a factor because I don't have the same reliance on my joints, on my knees, but here I am. I'm doing it. Let's see what we have. Not that bad, not that bad. Cortina, impossible not to love. Fast slopes, faster people. Style without arrogance. Italy turns frost into theater. Rhythm instead of luxury. Every turn feels like handwriting. Fast, elegant, alive. It wasn't my first stop, but it might still be my favorite. Not because it's perfect, but because it moves right. Let's take a short break. Whew. Let me show you how it looks like. Kitzbühel. I'm in Kitzbühel, testing the slopes one by one. Interesting alpine zone. It's my first time here, obviously. If you don't know what this is about, well, I'm hijacking the most expensive ski resorts in the Alps. The cost so far, excluding petrol to drive a car, excluding the car altogether, is precisely 76 euro, which is the cost of a ski pass for the day. Kitzbühel didn't win me at first. Then the black runs spoke my language. Perfect grooming, fair crowds, order in motion. Silence between turns, edges, talking in numbers. Even the hot chocolate tasted like precision. If skiing had an ISO standard, it will live here. In here you have free parking. It takes you where I am now, and then from here you start skiing, and then you go up there, which is the best area possible. Here you go in Kitzbühel, but no need. From here I will take the car, I will drive it, and I was able to find a free park place somewhere here, which is very close to the city center. Hence I don't have to yet again pay nothing. And actually it is where I was sleeping last night when I arrived. This is pretty much all Kitzbühel. Is it worth? Let's see the others and I will tell you which one is best. For me, the day is over. I'm old. The right knee hurts. It was about time. I spent the whole day only on black runs. The end of the day here in Kitzbühel, it was a good run. Definitely a good run. St. Moritz. Okay, it was an easy recovery. I spilled the hot chocolate on me, but that's okay. Disaster avoided, lucky me. St. Moritz is theater, rich and ritual. Beautiful to walk, noisy to ski. Moguls everywhere, rhythm gun, ego up front. It is heavy, like Doesn't. Let's continue. The city outshines the snow. A postcard that forgets to breathe. The richest air in the Alps and the poorest snow. You come for the city, you don't stay for the turns. Good morning. It was warm during the night, extremely warm, surprisingly warm, not extremely, surprisingly warm. I had 0 degrees inside the tent, which is good. I was properly equipped. This overlanding experience, winter overlanding, requires a bit of training. You have to be ready to adjust. You have to withstand cold. It is 0, -1, -2, 0 degrees outside now. It is freezing, and I had to get naked practically and change. You have to have a bit of training, resilience, mental toughness, all this to be able to withstand the experience. Zermatt. We say goodbye to Zermatt and hello to Täsch in an hour and a half. I will walk away from Zermatt. They were so annoying, the electrical cars in the city. It stressed me up. Because of this, I'm protesting. How? By walking, no car, no emissions to Täsch. Wish me good luck. Zermatt, the illusion of purity. No cars, they say, while electric traffic hums in every corner. The slopes stretch forever. Unfortunately, big doesn't mean better. It just means you get lost longer. Snow turns bad fast, crowds erase the joy. A mountain built for postcards, not peace. This is my last run for the day. I wanted to see alongside me the valley. It looks just amazing, just amazing. I'm coming from there. The slope is already broken. It's no longer practical, but we have Matterhorn there, which is there. And then look at the valley. Amazing view. Wow. Courchevel. I've made it to Courchevel. This is our last stop in our adventure. It is an experiment of multiple things. One is to hijack the most expensive ski resorts around the Alps. Another one is to try and see how it goes at below 0 degrees Celsius with the Dacia Duster and the Maggiolina Airlander Plus rooftop tent. And then, of course, it is about getting out of a normal and doing something interesting. Courchevel, 1850. Here behind me, the village itself, this is pretty much all. The people are similar to St. Moritz, but not quite. Tomorrow or day after tomorrow, I will try the slopes. It is interesting, busy, hard to find a place to park for free, because part of our adventure is also this segment of hijacking these extremely expensive ski resorts. Can we get away with it or not? This is the question. To a point, I was able to do it. With Zermatt, if I would have pushed a bit harder, yes, but only if I would have pushed a bit harder. Courchevel, luxury with manners. Not loud like St. Moritz, more composed. Air that smells like money done right. Slopes cut like fabric. Smooth, generous, measured. One of a few places where privilege and snow still coexist politely. The lesson. Each resort had its personality. The real victory wasn't skiing their slopes. It was living among them without paying their price. No hotels, no heating, no permission. Just discipline, nerve, and a hybrid engine cooling outside. Every night, I parked between very expensive cars, invisible, legal, untouchable. They paid for comfort. I paid attention. Real freedom doesn't live in the chalets. It sleeps in the cold, starts before dawn, and drives until the road runs out. Reflection. This wasn't a vacation. It was proof. The Alps hijacked. I escaped poverty. That's my win. Success isn't access to inflated realities. Success is presence and understanding. Not everyone can afford these places, no matter how hard they work, but everyone deserves to know how they function, what they feel like, what they are selling. I didn't fly first class. I didn't rent 5-star nights. I used what I have: a Duster house, discipline, and a refusal to wait for permission. Conclusion: 6 resorts, 6 worlds built for people who never check prices. I entered all of them with 1 car, 1 system, 1 idea. The Alps weren't conquered, they were decoded. Because in a world built on exclusion, the smartest luxury is infiltration. Duster house isn't perfect or warm, but it works because I do. Freedom isn't bought, it's built.